Well, from Royals Field here in Bloomdale, Ohio, we have the Toledo Sports Network's coverage of high school football as the Rossford Bulldogs travel here to take on the Elmwood Royals. I am Mick Gonzalez. He is Josh Harris. Josh, well, you've got a team here in Rossford still smarting after the tough setback with Lake. They're looking to bounce back, and you've got an Elmwood team here who, well, they're looking for their first W, and they're a team that, well, they're not going to quit on you anytime soon.
Absolutely not. And one thing that's going to be different that Elmwood was probably not prepared for, Kromenacker is out for the season. I believe he has a torn ACL, right?
Yeah, Kyle Kromenacker, quarterback for the Rossford Bulldogs, done. They're talking about 7 months before he'll be ready to go.
But he said he wants to be 100% when he comes back, and we wish him the best recovery. Until then, we have a game tonight, and Elmwood is going to come out and play hard. I believe they won the toss and deferred.
Yep, so what's going to end up happening is that the quarterback duties are going to fall to Mr. Jacob Schiffert. So we're going to see what happens here with the Bulldogs running that offense under his command as they get ready to take the field here. As my partner just said, Elmwood deferred on after winning the toss, so they'll get it on the second half. But it'll be Bulldog football first as we get ready to go here on an overcast night. Very chilly out. It's more October weather than what we've seen lately. So
it's the first night that I've been up here in the booth, and I'm happy to see that they have windows closed.
Yeah, no question about it. So here's the opening kick. A short kick. It's going to be grabbed at about the 23-yard line. And now it's going to be out to about the 29 as it's brought back by Brandon Abernathy. And Abernathy will be brought down. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. If they're spotting it at the 29, but they usually move it to the closest big, long white line that they can find.
Yeah, Elmwood converged pretty quickly on that. He only got about a 4-yard gain after the catch, and decent field position, though, for Rossford as they get this underway.
They actually do spot it at the 29. I'm shocked. So it's 1st and 10 here for the Bulldogs as they'll operate for the football at the right hash mark. As I said, Schiffert, he's got an empty backfield. He's got trips out to the left and twins to the right.
Elmwood's only rushing 3. Oh, blitz, though.
And here's the handoff. Oh, great coverage defensively. As
it is hard to see their numbers.
Yep, Cam Reynolds was able to shut things down.
24 maybe?
It was, I believe,
24.
Well, we're struggling to figure out who.
It was Gunnar Endicott over there that was in on the stop, and it was a loss of about 5 yards, so it'll be 2nd and 15. The ball at the 24. Yeah.
Yeah, he came in from the linebacker position because they only started rushing 3. He came from the right side and just went right through, and as soon as he handed the ball off, he was stopped.
In the shotgun, throwing on this one. Oh. Fire over on the right side, complete. Reynolds loses the football, and it's going to be Elmwood ball.
Well, that is not a good way to start out, especially Cam Reynolds. He's sure-handed throughout this entire year, and I believe that is his first fumble.
Man, oh man, Abe Carter with the recovery here for Elmwood, but he made the reception and started to run towards the first down marker, and, well, oopsies. So tough break there for the Bulldogs. A big break here for Elmwood as they have it at the Rossford 41.
I don't know if you can see this on the video, but we have a good cheer section out there of young future cheerleaders.
As they go up the gut. And it's going to be a pickup of about maybe 3 yards. So, of course, the big gun here for one of the big guns here for Elmwood, of course, is Connor Logston. He's one of their top guys that runs. So it'll be 2nd down and 7 here for the Royals. So we've got 10:40 to go here in the opening quarter.
Logston's going to take the snap here.
Logston hands the ball off. Over on the left side, no gain. Nice job over there as they bring down Garrett Wright. He was the ball carrier, and he was shut down immediately. Maybe a yard tops. So it'll be 3rd and 6 here at the 37.
They're not going to move it to the nearest white line?
I'm shocked, I know. They do things differently out here. They actually call a football game. No, anyway.
Let's see if the refs spot it where you say this time.
No kidding. In the shotgun now, dropping back. Here's the dart over. It's open. It's complete for the first down.
Still going.
Still fighting to get away there. Oh, my goodness. What a nice job there by Josh Condon. Condon just fought his way through after he secured the first down. He just kept those legs chugging. And Josh, he kept fighting all the way inside the red zone to the 19.
Yeah, he added extra 7 yards onto that. Rossford just, they weren't wrapping him up. They were just touching him and thinking that he would fall down, and he just kept going, and good for him for giving it all he's got.
So it'll be 1st and 10 here for the Bulldogs. They'll have it at the Royals. They'll have it at the Bulldog 19. So we come up on 9.5 to go. Here's the snap. Loxton hands the ball off, and Garrett Wright is able to get a few yards. Still spotted at the 16, so a pickup of 3. My goodness. Well, right now, Rossford, they have to bend but not break here if you're a Rossford fan here, Josh, because you don't want to see Elmwood getting any points off your mistake, off your turnover. No, and
being that they're in the red zone, Rossford's been pretty good once they do get in the red zone. They've lit up a couple easy touchdowns, but it's never an easy task for the offense.
Here's the handoff again. Garrett Wright goes left. This time he's going to be swallowed up here by a whole host of Bulldogs, including in on the stop over there, number 56. Of course, that is Gavin Linkus. Linkus had a decent game last week against Lake, and also in on the stop there was Brent DeArmond.
Yeah, you got to give credit to the line there as they've pushed forward and through the line, and they won that battle, and that's why he got stopped for, what about, no gain, maybe a yard? Half a yard?
No, well, they're going to call it 3rd and 9. So now it's going to be a handoff again on a misdirection. Garrett Wright again goes up the gut, gets inside the 15-yard line, but he was dropped. And it looks like it's going to be 4th down here, and, well, do you go for it? I mean, it's going to be 4th and 4.
Let's see. They're going to bring someone in. Is that their kicker?
Well, I'm looking to see if I don't know if they've got anything.
Loxton came in from the sideline with the play, so
I think they're going for it. So it's going to be going for it on 4th and 4 here. They need to get to the 9. Here's the snap. Loxton throws over the right side, and it's dropped.
In and out of his receiver's hands, and that is a costly mistake. There was no one around him, too. He would have probably scampered in for an easy touchdown if he would have held on to that.
So it's a turnover on downs there for the Bulldogs. They'll take over at their own 13. Coverage, and on the coverage there was Cam Reynolds, and well, now the number of these players will switch over to offense now. So we've got 7:35 to go here in this opening quarter, and we are still scoreless.
Rossford sends out trips to the right.
Here's the snap, dropping back now. Schiffert throws it up over on a screen. Pass is complete, getting outside. First down picked up, and now out of bounds looks like the 27-yard line, as Drew Birch was the receiver, and he got out to about the 27, maybe the 28, but it's going to be a first down here for Rossford.
That was a good call on first down, too, especially sending trips out to the right. It just drew all the attention away from everyone in the center, and he had a lot of room. All he had to do was break outside, and with that, an easy first down.
So it's 1st and 10 here at the 27. They'll spot it. This ball beyond the left hash mark. 7:24 to go here in this opening quarter on a very fall-like night for football. So perfect night for football.
Yeah, they had to wipe down the stands when people started parading in here, and had a little rain earlier.
Here's the handoff. Fighting through this time. It's going to be a pickup of about maybe 2 yards, as it was the ball carrier was Austin Sobolewski. So he was brought down here by number 68, Sanford Fraley. Fraley, who normally wears number 4, is wearing number 68 tonight. And it's going to be 2nd down and 8. The ball at the 29-yard line. Schiffert takes the snap, drops back, throws it on the screen on the left side. Its pass is complete, and it's going to be close to a first down over there for Klotz.
But they might spot him short. Even though it looked like he rolled over top the defender, but maybe his knee went down, something we didn't see from here.
Well, they're going to spot him a yard short. So it'll be third and a yard, and it'll be just outside the 38-yard line. So
that screenplay's worked for him twice now in this drive.
Well, clock continues to run as we've got 6:15 to go. In the gun, Schiffert keeps it, and he's going to run into trouble, slips and falls down for a huge loss, as he's going to be dropped back at about the 31 in a punting situation instead here for Rossford.
Yeah, it's just bad luck as defensive end converges on the outside, end up pushing him back, and he ended up slipping on the turf.
Well, he was getting rushed and pressured over there by Endicott, and once that happened, he changed directions and lost his footing, because it did, as you mentioned earlier, it did rain here earlier today, so that field's still a little bit slick. Reynolds with the big kick, and it's going to take, well,
bad bounce.
A bad bounce indeed as it goes out of bounds. Tough kick there, and let's see where they spot it. It looks like the
near the
40.
50.
Looks like about the 46-yard line is where they'll spot the ball. With 5:32 to go, it's still scoreless here in Elmwood. So it's 1st and 10 here for the Royals at their own 46. 5:32 to go. Here's the snap and the handoff.
That's going to be considered a completion as he pitched that forward.
It's a push pass there, and we got a flag on the play, and, well, are they going to mark it off? Well,
yes, they are.
Well, they refused it and took the down, but they're going to march it back 10. So the holding call against the Royals pushes it back to the 34-yard line. It'll be 1st and 22. It's on the spot foul. So that's, it ends up being a 12-yard penalty. Got trips out to the right here for the Royals. Loxton hands the ball off. Garrett Wright, the ball carrier, drives forward, but he's going to be dropped for just a short gain of maybe 3 at the most. Yep, 37-yard line. So Lincoln on the stop here for the Bulldogs as we're under 5 minutes to go.
Yeah, they're going to have to probably converge in the air here on 2nd down. It's not very manageable right now.
Well, we'll see what happens here. 2nd and 19.
Trips out to the right.
Here's the snap. Dropping back. It's going to be tossed out to Garrett Wright. He's going to go, and he'll pick up some of the real estate back, but he gets gang tackled over there. But Schiffert was over there along with Klotz. And so it'll be stopped at about the 44-yard line. So it'll be 3rd down and 12 to go here.
Whoever's running our stick over there.
Yeah, they got some making up to do here, but we'll see what the coach decides to call.
Well, 3rd and 12 at the 44. They need to get to the Rossford 44 for a 1st down.
They're going to go for the air here.
So this time they move trips over to the left. Rolling out now. Loxton's going to air it out deep. Wow. He's got a receiver, but he overthrew him just a smidge. And it goes down, and
that was almost picked off there by Drew Burtz.
Yeah, Burtz, he scared me for a minute there because Burtz started to grab the back of his leg, and I was like nervous there for a moment, but it looks to be okay. He's running on that leg, so.
Yeah, hopefully we don't see too many cramping tonight, just because yesterday was a really warm day, odd for this time of year too,
yeah,
and then all of a sudden today about 20 degrees difference.
And then tomorrow it's supposed to go back up and turn the ovens back on again. So, 4th down punt.
That's a good kick.
Grabbed at the 20. And it'll be about a 6-yard return at the most.
41-yard punt.
Rossford Scampers on the field. Got to thank some of our sponsors too: IBEW, Local 8 Electrical, UA50 Local Pipe Fitters and Plumbers, and TAS Electronics. Thank you so much for all your support of the Toledo Sports Network over the years.
They got a player down.
Big thank you indeed. So we've got
a Rossford player down.
Yeah, everyone just kind of forgetting that it was the original person rushing the punt.
Yes.
So we've got a timeout on the field here with 3:37 to go here in Bloomdale. We are scoreless here between Elmwood and Rossford.
Genoa Bank helped finance my great-grandfather's farm equipment.
Genoa Bank helped my grandfather with a small business loan.
My parents' home loan was from Genoa Bank.
And I manage my free checking account online with Genoa Bank.
Since 1902, Genoa Bank has helped generations of families. Many things have changed over the years, but our commitment to our customers has not. We care about their needs and the good of our community. At Genoa Bank, we take your banking needs personally. Stop by any of our 8 locations today.
When you hear a sound system from TAS Electronics, you've just got to move.
And yet, on the last offensive play, I should say, for Elmwood, and he was playing on defense, and it looked like he was grabbing near his hammy, so just not really sure, but he's being helped off the field here after the punt, so hopefully it's just cramps, we hope. But
hopefully nothing serious, because I know that play before he almost intercepted the ball. It's when he thought he got injured, and then he stayed on the field without telling the coaching staff anything was wrong, and tried to block that punt, and he never got up.
Well, here we go. Rossford's got it 1st and 10 at their own 26. Here's the toss out on the right side. The pass is complete.
Wow.
And a big hit over there. No late hit.
That's going to be extra yards. It's got to be.
Nope. They're not. Nobody threw it. It was, nobody threw the flag.
Maybe
Cam Reynolds, the receiver over there, took a shot after he was out of bounds. He's knocked out of bounds at the 32, so it'll be a 7-yard pick. Well, we'll call it a 6-yard pickup, and it'll be 2nd and 4, 3.5 to go here in this first quarter. My goodness.
I'm glad to see Cam got back up from that, because he took quite a shot.
Yeah, he did. In the shotgun, Jacob Schiffert. Empty backfield now. He'll drop back, throw it over here on the right side.
Almost picked off.
It was through the hands. Reynolds got a hand on it, but it was still, you're right, it was still, could have been easily picked off there.
Looked like Carl Fitch ended up getting his hands on that. He's just a freshman.
So it'll be 3rd down, 4 to go at the 32-yard line. That stops the clock with 3:26 to go.
We're waiting for the call on the sideline.
So the Bulldogs now looking to convert here on 3rd down. They got trips out to the left. Schiffer drops back, throws it over on the left side. Here it's complete. 1st down and more as Abernathy gets it over the 40 to near the 44-yard line, and that's where he'll be dropped. He was stopped over there by Garrett Wright, the 5'8", 190-pound linebacker. Able to bring them down, but not before they move the sticks. 1st and 10 from their own 44.
And the reason why these screen plays are working for Ross for this game, if you watch Elmwood, they're only rushing 3, or bringing 3 to the line, and then their linebackers are playing just barely behind them. And what they're doing is they're blitzing 1 or 2 of them, depending on which side they decide to call, and then those screen plays, there's no one in the middle.
High snap, grabbed. Here's Schiffer throwing it for Reynolds.
And he came down with it out of bounds.
Yep. I was looking for a flag there for a minute, but
I think Cam ended up initiating the contact there, as he had to come back to that ball, and that's why there was no flag.
They were both jostling over there for position, so it ends up being an incomplete pass. So it'll be 2nd and 10, 2:51 to go here in this opening quarter. The sun has set for the most part.
Well, they did put heaters in here, so maybe we can, manufacture the sun.
There you go. 2:51 on the clock. Twins on both sides.
They're blitzing again. Here it comes.
Here's the handoff. And only about a yard pickup if they're lucky, as Austin Sobolewski was able to guy that he went forward and he picked up maybe about a yard, so we'll call it 3rd and 9, just shy of the 45-yard line.
2:20 remaining in this first quarter.
If I say a long 9.
Well, here we go. Sobolewski in motion, slipping.
Yep.
Schiffert got lucky there. He threw the ball because he had heat coming on him, but he had slipped, and he did not have a whole lot on that football. He's lucky that did not get picked off.
Yes.
Because that could have been
this away.
That would have been. I think they'd still be running right now into the end zone. So a break there for Rossford in a manner of speaking. So the clock stops. 2:09 to go. 4th down. And once again, Cam Reynolds will have to punt.
Yeah, they got a little bit farther down the field this time, and they're going to look to pin them back deep inside the 20, I believe, here. High kick. I'm going to come down a little sooner than
I was going to say, that's one of those dangerous ones because he kicked it, and there's a whole crowd there, but it does not hit anybody. And the Bulldogs will down it at the 30-yard line. So we got 1:58 to go here in this opening quarter, and we still have goose eggs on the scoreboard. Well, there was a flag on the play, on the punt, and it was against Rossford. They're calling it a procedure. So they're going to move the ball up 5 yards here for Elmwood. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 35. So with 1:58 left to go in the quarter, it's 1st and 10 Royals. Here's the handoff. I believe that was Garrett Wright as he drives forward and picks up maybe 2 as he ran into that maroon and white wall.
Yeah, Rossford was totally ready for that run, and everyone converged inside and nowhere to go.
2nd down and 8 left to go here, as it'll be at the 37. 90 seconds to go here in this quarter.
And a pretty speedy first quarter, too.
Very. Here's this Logston now. He's got plenty of time. Throw it over the side and laid out. And that was Schiffert, the other quarterback, playing on the defensive side of the ball, going both ways, and he just tattooed the receiver right there, but a pickup of about 2 yards, so it'll be 3rd and 6.
And I saw that coming. As soon as he caught that ball, his head was still turned back to the left, and Schiffert was already bearing down on him, and boom, as soon as he got around.
He timed it perfectly. So 3rd and 6. There's a low snap, but Loxton picks it up, throws it over on the right side. It's tipped, goes through the hands.
Another one of those iffy plays. He left his man out there to possibly get injured. As you know that it's going to come when you're crossing over in the middle, but then he threw it too high, and that was almost picked off by the Rossford Bulldogs.
That stops the clock with 43 seconds to go here in the quarter, and another punting situation here for Elmwood. Line drive. This is going to take an Elmwood bounce, but go right into the hands of Reynolds. He's going to run forward hard. Gets over the 40. Yeah, big collision there at the 40, but just piles on through.
Couple of them. Cam Reynolds ran over his man, and then he got ran over right afterwards.
Yeah, he did. I mean, I believe that was Will Sorensen that he had the big collision with out there at the 40. Well, they'll spot the ball at the 40, was that 41? The 41-yard line is where they will scrimmage.
Bet you're happy they set the ball down pretty quick here.
Pretty much.
Rossford probably going to try to wind this down. Quick second on some of our sponsors, Maumee Bay Turf, Gem Industries, and Arturos Pizza. Always delicious. And thank you again for your support.
And there was no support there for Austin Sobolewski because he was dropped behind the line of scrimmage for a 2-yard loss. So Sobolewski was all he saw was double blue in front of him and white outline of numbers.
I think that's going to probably bring us to the end of the first quarter with 10 seconds left, and it doesn't look like they're going to call a play as they start walking over to their respective sidelines.
So we've got 1 quarter in the books here at Royal Stadium here in Bloomdale. We finished the way we started. We are scoreless after 1.
Hi there, I'm Nick with A+ Building Maintenance, your Toledo handyman. Do you need home repairs done? Not sure who to call? Here at A+, we install everything from light bulbs to roofing. We're fully licensed and insured to protect you. We're also a proud member of the BBB. Please visit us online at ToledoHandyman.com. There you can see many before and after photos along with other customer testimonials and ask your own home repair question. Any job big or small, A+ Building Maintenance, 419-478-1542.
Second quarter getting ready to start here as it is 2nd and 11. The ball just outside the 40-yard line. Here's the snap.
Oh.
That was a disaster from the word go, and it's going to be, we got a late
hit,
flag.
That might have been a high hit or something. That was quite a few flags coming in at the end of the play.
Klotz was the ball carrier, and he was dropped behind the line of scrimmage, but my goodness. It did not go well from the word go. They're discussing what the penalty is. Face mask.
Catches a break or not here.
Yep. Face mask against Elmwood. Now it's a question, is it 5 or 15?
Is it for a spot foul then?
Yep, but it depends. 5, yeah, it's 5. So it helps them, but the only thing where it really helps is, in addition to 5 yards closer, it's still 2nd down. So it'll be 2nd and 8 after the penalty.
Yeah, they definitely lucked out there because that could have been disastrous. Clock running.
So the ball near the left hash mark. Twins out to the right. Now here's Klotz. He's going to go run the right side, and he gets it to maybe the 44-yard line, so a pickup of a yard. So Will Beckstein in on the stop here for Elmwood. It'll make it 3rd down and long, and that's what you don't want if you're the Bulldogs.
No, and I think they're going to try to get this to Cam Reynolds if they can. Just got to watch to see if they rush a couple extra men, Elmwood that is, and if so, maybe a screenplay here would be a good call.
Well, Schiffert's back at quarterback.
So he's going to rush 3.
Trips on the right side, rolling out to his left now. Schiffert, he's going to toss it, complete over there to Klotz. Klotz into Elmwood territory. He's thrown like a ragdoll out of bounds, but it'll be 1st and 10 as he was taken out at the 43-yard line.
That was a good job by Schiffert to roll out to his left and find the open man that was across the 1st down marker, and they continue play.
Well, here we go. They're quickly getting the play signaled in as the clock is stopped with 10:43 to go here in quarter number 2.
I think they're just, you know how softball kid has a drive that goes? I think they're just...
And Klotz is throwing pretty hard out of bounds, too, on that tackle.
We got Twins out to the right. Here is Schiffer. He's going to roll out. Gets around one guy. He's going to keep going, and he's going to be forced out of bounds. But a good pickup there by the Rossford quarterback is, well, we'll see where they spot it. Did not get a generous spot from the looks of things. It looks like they're going to spot him at the 41. Oh, my.
Still a good job by Schiffer to show Elmwood, hey, listen, I have legs. I'm not afraid to use them. I'll bounce outside if I need to. And it's just going to set the tone. It was a setup play.
So it's going to make it 2nd and 8.
Yeah, I thought he got about 4 yards on that.
Yeah, but of course we're on the other end of the other side of the field, so
that's true.
It's not very deeply lit. So
and we're looking through a couple screens here.
This is true. And it's going to be kept again, but this time it's Klotz, and he is dropped behind the line of scrimmage. As it's just Garrett Wright was the guy that brought him down. So a loss of 2, so it's back to being, well, they're going to say 3, so it's going to be 3rd and 11.
Wow.
Well, at the 44 here of Elmwood. Right now, this is just a war of attrition here between the 30-yard lines.
Yeah, let's see if Rossford, they're probably going to go for another pass here, see if they can find a man open. I would look for Elmwood to rush another man or two on this play, try to catch him off guard, not give him as much time to get to the outside.
Trips out to the right. Here's the snap.
Yeah, they did.
Schiffer throws it. It's complete, but now Abernathy's going to be brought down short of the first down by about 3 or 4 yards. So good coverage there by the Royals as they're able to keep Abernathy from getting to the yardstick.
I think they're going to go for this.
Well, this is one of those where it's too close to punt and it's too far away to do a field goal. So it doesn't behoove you anything one way or the other to punt, so
and
you might as
field
well.
Position starts right about 35 for each team, so doesn't hurt them just to try to pick this up.
Well, Sobolewski out on the left side with Abernathy. They got trips out there. As here's the snap, Schiffer.
Oh, this might.
Timeout's going to be taken here by Elmwood right before the snap of the ball. 9:03 to go here in the second quarter. It remains scoreless here in Elmwood.
From the kitchens of Italy to you, Arturos Pizza Kitchen is the home of authentic Italian food. As one of the oldest independently owned pizzerias in Toledo, Arturos Pizza Kitchen has been serving since 1988. With pizza, salads, award-winning subs, chicken chunks and wings, Mom's own lasagna recipe, and our famous cheese sticks, we have it all. Never frozen, always homemade. Arturos Pizza Kitchen. Hungry? Call Arturos, 419-698-1641.
At Maumee Bay Turf Center, we're on your team, providing quality stadium surfaces for area high school stadiums and the preferred product of the NFL and supplier to the last 4 Super Bowls and the NFL Hall of Fame. Your sports field construction specialist and a proud sponsor of high school sports in Northwestern Ohio.
Well, timeout taken there by Elmwood, and with 9:03 to go, it's still 4th down and 5. Rossford's going to go for it. Empty backfield except for Jacob Schiffer.
They're rushing. He need to get that off. It does.
Did so. Wow! Get the first down and then some, and it looks like it's going to be touchdown Rossford Bulldogs.
I thought that was going to be broken up before he got to the first down, but
credit Cam Reynolds, man.
I know his legs. He just took off. He just made one move and he was gone.
I tell you, he just accelerated into another gear. As my goodness, that was a fantastic play. You talk about making lemonade out of some lemons.
Well, I think with that timeout, too, they planned that screen because they knew that Elmwood was going to be rushing, and they did. They blitzed, and that just left a big open seam. I just thought Ham had gotten taken down right before the markers, but he did not, as that field goal is good.
So with 8:53 to go here in the first half. Oh, wait, we got an offside penalty here.
Well, Did they miss the field goal? Is that why they're looking to see?
It's offside on the defense.
Decline.
So they're going to kick it now.
So they must have called the play dead beforehand.
Yes, that's okay. Let's see what we got. Here's the kick. And it's put up, and it is good. So, as I was saying, with 8:53 to go here in the first half, it's Rossford on the board first as they lead this one 7-0.
A rewarding career begins with an apprenticeship in the piping industry. Our state-of-the-art training facility, combined with on-the-job training side by side with a journeyman, delivers the experience needed to become a professional plumber, steam fitter, or HVAC service mechanic. Avoid costly tuitions and student loans. Earn a competitive wage and college credit in an exciting trade. We are the Northwest Ohio piping industry, building the future through dedication, knowledge, and expertise.
Okay, it looks like he's
7-0 Rossford on the board on that fourth down completion to Cam Reynolds, who ran it in for the touchdown.
32.
So, getting ready to kick off here is Jackson Murphree.
As always.
Every time I say his name, I always want to say Jackson Ferguson Stadium. Here's the kickoff from Murphree. It'll be grabbed at about the 14-yard line. Out over the 20-25. One man to beat, and he is gone.
Well, if you want to stay in the game, this is how you do it. You beat them on their special teams, and that was just nothing but a whole. Elmwood, though, they are going crazy. And it's like their first touchdown ever this year. They're going nuts on the field right now.
86 yards on the kickoff return. And, well, we're an extra point away from having a tie game.
Again?
Again.
Right where Elmwood wants to be, too. Don't let them get their game in the hands of or out of reach of their own hands, and they're doing a pretty good job of it so far in this first half. Good coaching calls by Rossford as on their last drive, but Elmwood, they just needed one play to get back in this. They're going for two.
They're going for two.
Interesting call.
Here we go. Washington takes the snap. He's going to roll out to his right. He's going to toss it.
It's low. What's the call? Touchdown.
It's a good two-point conversion. How do you like that?
And just like that, we're not tied.
Yeah, 8:39 to go here in this first half, and Elmwood, yes, Elmwood is leading Rossford by a score of 8-7.
Conveniently located in downtown Rossford, Ohio, the law firm of Heban, Somner, and Murphree is there to serve your estate, business, and litigation needs. Heban, Somner, and Murphree is a proud sponsor of Rossford Athletics. Contact the law firm of Heban, Somner, and Murphree at 419-662-3100 or on the net at www.hsm-law.net. Go Bulldogs! Moes Place, downtown Rossford, has the best burgers in town and much, much more. Stop by for their famous Flaming Moe burger. Moes Place, proud to bring you Rossford High School sports.
So, Elmwood set to kick off here as they lead this one 8-7. Here's the kick, It'll be grabbed. It's a short one at about the 25-yard line. Getting outside.
He got some blockers ahead of him, but
good tackle there, though. But still good field position as the ball was returned nicely over there by Jacob Maumee.
Well, let's see if Rossford can come back after that quick hitter caught him by surprise. They have about 8:31 remaining in this first half, and they're looking to get some retribution after that.
Well, we'll see. Well, we're waiting to see what Rossford can pull out of their bag of tricks. Well, let's see. Here we go.
Again, they're going to rush three.
Here's the handoff. Sobolewski on the right side, able to pick up a good chunk of real estate as he gets about 7, maybe 8.
The linebacker came in inside on the left side, and they just ran that ball right back to the right side and passed him up, and he had a good chunk of yardage there.
Yep, Cade Carter in on the stop, and it's a pickup of about 7. We'll call it 2nd and 3. So we're coming up on 8 minutes to go here in the first half.
Trips out to the right for Rossford.
In the shotgun. Schiffer takes the ball, hands it off. Or no, he's going to keep it. Now he's going to toss it on the right side. The pass complete, good enough for the first down and then some. So they're inside the 40 of Elmwood, and it'll be spotted at about the 37-yard line, it looks like.
It was a smart play by Schiffer, too. He rolled out to the right, and he noticed that the wide receiver only had one defender on him, and he drew that defender towards him, did not cross over the line of scrimmage, and was able to throw that ball and gave them a first down.
So it'll be 1st and 10 here for the Bulldogs with 7:42 to go in the half. They'll have it at the Elmwood 37.
Bulldogs, beware.
Got trips out to the left once again. Sobolewski in motion. The keeper by Schiffer, but he's not going anywhere. If he got back to the line of scrimmage, he's lucky.
42. And it does not look like it either.
Yeah, he was stopped by Cade Carter once again. Carter's having a good quarter here. They're going to say he lost a yard, so it'll be 2nd down and 11. Ball will be back at the 38-yard line.
I would hope so.
See how Rossford sets up here. They got one man in the backfield. Watch the screen here.
Let's write this
Man in motion. Here's a snap. Here's the screen to Sobolewski, but big contact.
He gave him a little forearm shiver there.
Ooh.
And he is feeling the effects of it, too, as the Elmwood player is still down. See who that is getting up.
But still, that was a big-time collision. I think that was Garrett Wright. So he just got tattooed, and he just went whoop.
Whoop. Do that again.
Whoop. The clock's still running here with 6:25 to go in the half, but it's a big 3rd down and 9 here for the Bulldogs.
Trips out left in tight coverage.
Big-time rush. The ball is thrown. And a flag interference, yep.
The guy never even turned around. He just played his man the whole time, and that's exactly why. Even though he had to come back to the ball, he never even turned his head.
Yep, when you don't turn like that and anything like that, that's almost like a face guard, so it's going to be interference against Elmwood. And that should be... Well, that'll be a first down. That's automatic. So
I got lucky because as soon as he threw that ball, I was like, that's not the right play.
So they'll move. That's a 15-yarder, and they will spot the ball down. Looks like at the 21. So it will be 1st and 10 here for the Bulldogs.
Ball at 21-yard line. Result of the play, 1st and 10.
As we got to hear that play first, as we're inside the booth, just about a half a second.
Nothing wrong with that.
6:14 remaining in this first half.
Here we go. 1st and 10 here for the Bulldogs. Schiffer takes a snap, hands the ball.
He should have.
And
he did not read the coverage properly there, and that's what happened.
But unfortunately for him, the Royals did.
Yes. Yeah, you called what they should have done. And we'll take a second to thank some of our sponsors as well. Genoa Bank, Bench's Greenhouse and Nursery, Moes Place. They have great burgers and more right there in Rossford. And WoJo's Heating Air Conditioning, TAS Electronics, Heban Somner, and Murphree Attorneys. Thank you so much.
Well, here we go with 2nd and 18 after the big loss there. So they are at the 29, need to get to the, well, they need to get to about the 11. And now Shifford got some good protection there.
A lot of time.
Rolled out to his right, throws it back across. Ooh.
I think he might have gotten some contact before he got there.
Yeah, that was, he looked like he got a split second early there, but they're going to call it incomplete. So it'll be 3rd and 18.
Yeah, maybe there's something we didn't see. Maybe it was just out of reach, and there's just no way he was going to catch it. Refs have better vision than us right now. As it looks like we're going to have a timeout.
Timeout's going to be taken here by Rossford with 5:18 to go here in quarter number 2. It is an 8-7 ball game with Elmwood in the lead.
WoJo's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Plumbing. Quality comfort you can count on since 1967. They're a proud sponsor of Genoa High School sports and can help you with all your heating, air conditioning, and plumbing needs. Give them a call today at 419-693-3220.
Is your roof past its peak? It's not always this easy to tell. From rooftops to foundations, Seagate is a trusted A-plus BBB accredited business and a Platinum Preferred contractor. As a Platinum Preferred contractor, we offer one of the country's best roofing warranties, the Owens Corning True Protection 50-year warranty. That's material and labor. We've earned your trust for over 30 years, Toledo. Call Seagate now.
Seagate. So 5:18 to go in the half. It's the Bulldogs with it 3rd and 18. Now don't forget, that's that same area of the field, Josh, where they've had trouble with their footing.
Sure is.
So we'll see what happens here. High snap. They're going to air it out again over here on the left side, but that ball was not going to be catchable because it was thrown out of bounds.
Yeah, so Lucas Klotz had no chance. Thrown high outside, and that is going to bring up a long 4th down.
Well, they can pooch kick this, or they can go for it.
Well, last time they opted to go for it and did a screen pass to Cam Reynolds, and I believe...
Yeah, he ran it in for 6.
Yes.
So you know Elmwood's going to be aware of things this time around.
They probably won't blitz like they did last time.
Yeah, trips out to the right again. Here's the snap, fake handoff. Shifford's going to air it out again. He's going, he's got a receiver, and it's tipped at the last and picked off, which is probably not the best thing in the world for Elmwood.
Yes, they are now back up their goal. That was probably the biggest mistake they could have made. They should have just dropped that ball. They would have been
you're taught as a football player, if you can make that play, you make that play.
Hey, hindsight is 20/20, and I'm sure when his coach he gets back and he gets a little high five from the coach. Good job, but
yeah. But yeah, you do what you're taught, and that's exactly what he did. But it's going to be an interception
at the half-yard line.
My goodness. Well, now's the time if you want to take the lead. If you're Rossford, if you beef up your defense,
I say you blitz here.
Yeah, you can try and go ahead 9-8. But in the bottom of the second. But
wrong sport, man.
Sorry, same difference. Here's the snap, logs it, hands it off, right, going up the gut. He's got some yards, close to a 1st down. He gets it out to about the 9.
Wow.
Now some good running there by the Elmwood running back. So we're under 5 to go here in this opening half.
That's a big opportunity for Rossford. They had him backed up, but the run ended up giving him plenty of yardage. Now they're on the heels of another 1st down.
2nd and 2. Ball at the 9-yard line. 4.5 left here. Here's the handoff. And that should be enough for a 1st down. We'll see where they spot the ball. Scare it right.
Looks like
should move the yardsticks.
If the closest line judge Is marked right, yes, and they do move the markers. First down.
So a fresh set of downs here for the Royals, playing some good football here tonight as they lead Rossford by a score of 8-7. Ball near the left hash. Logsdon will drop back.
Watch the screen.
Fires it over the right side.
Oh!
Picked off.
He was looking to run it in the end zone and just dropped it.
Cam Reynolds should have had 6 right now.
He is sure-handed any other day of the year. I don't know why tonight he keeps dropping some of the easy ones.
He gave it a ride. I tell you, his eyes got big. He knew that he was going to get to that ball, and it just it slipped through his hands. It happens. 2nd and 10. The ball is still at the 11-yard line. That stops the clock with 4:01 to go.
Yeah, Cam Reynolds had 45 receptions before the start of this game.
Here we go. Handoff on the right side. Garrett Wright knocked down for a loss.
That's how you play contain on the outside.
Great job over there by Jacob Schiffert. Schiffert, who was in on the stop there, drops him. And it will be 3rd down and 11 at the 10-yard line.
Hey.
3 and 11 at the 10. Makes sense to me.
Moving on back.
You're supposed to move towards the other goal line, though.
Depends on which side of the ball you're on.
Yeah. Don't forget, we'll have halftime. We'll have both bands.
We got to thank the last of our sponsors, too, for this half. Dan R's Automotive, Gladio Do It Best, and, of course, Sitme instead of Toledo. If you or company would like to be part of us in the 12th season of high school sports, you can contact Mike Jameson, 419-514-1302. He's a good guy to talk to. He won't bite hard.
Or that often. 3:13 to go here in the first half. Timeout being taken here by Elmwood, so we'll take a timeout. It's 8-7 Royals.
Bench's Greenhouse and Nursery in Elmore, Ohio is a proud sponsor of Northwest Ohio Athletics. Our spacious greenhouse area has what you need for your outdoor beautification projects. With great specials and those hard-to-find plants, shrubs, and trees, Bench's Greenhouse and Nursery takes the guesswork out of planning and maintaining your favorite garden and more. Bench's Greenhouse and Nursery. Call them today, 419-862-3596.
Stop struggling with the big box stores. Choose Gladio.
A hardware store, yet so much more. Your home improvement answer store. A place to design your interior space. A professional
And Elmwood catching Rossford still on the sidelines.
Yeah, they didn't realize the timeout was over. Here we go, 3rd and 11. Here's the handoff. Garrett Wright's going to run with it, and he's going to make the first down and then some. Good call there by the Royals as Wright will take it all the way out over the 20 to about the 23.
Yeah, they were fortunate Rossford was not completely set. They did get their men back on the field, but took advantage of it, and first down.
Yep, they're going to spot the ball at the 24, so with 3 minutes to go here in the half, it'll be 1st and 10 for Elmwood. Slowly moving the ball, but they're moving the ball.
Yeah, they only got one timeout left, too.
Well, here we go. Logsdon hands the ball off. And, well, a yard pickup is all it's going to be. As Garrett Wright was shut down immediately there. As
they stopped him right on the ribbon. And they said, hey, think pink.
It is Breast Care Awareness Month. So it'll be 2nd down, 9 to go. Ball at the 25-yard line. Clock continues to run. 2 and 23 to go. As Logsdon calls for the ball. Here's the snap. He's going to throw it. Oh, we're on the right side. Oh, he had a wide open player. A little bit too high.
Yeah, he got some pressure there as the defensive line stunted. And
I believe that was Josh Condon over there that was the open receiver, but just a little bit too high. That stops the clock with 2:14. Don't forget, check us out on our website, ToledoSportsNetwork.com. Find out all the information about all the, we've got years of games here on the website that you can go back and check out.
I work for them, and I have to use the website every day to find out where I'm going to be at.
Here's the handoff, and nothing there as the Bulldog defense stiffens up.
Looks like we got a timeout.
Yep, I believe
Rossford.
so. Think they have a shot. Logan Bomer, or not Logan Bomer, he's the other number 62, and that is Noah Fosgate was in on the stop. I got my 62s mixed up there.
That happens when they give you 2 yellow sheets of paper.
This is true. So with 2:07 to go here, we'll keep it here for the moment as we want to make sure we remind you. Don't forget, check us out every Saturday morning from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. and 106.5 ESPN The Ticket. As you can hear the 3-for-all or Great Lakes Golf Today, depending on the time of year, or just that Saturday show with yours truly, along with Mike Jameson, Dave Truman, Robert Robinson, Mr. Hole-in-One himself, and of course, then on Sunday mornings, you get stuck with yours truly on the cheap seats each and every Sunday morning at 9 o'clock. All this on ESPN 106.5, The Ticket.
Also got to give it to these young ladies out here cheering in the blistering cold. Good job down there, though. Yeah, it's blistering to me.
Well, here we go. Punting situation here on 4th and 8. And a decent kick. That's going to take an Elmwood bounce. And they'll spot the ball down at about the 43, it looks like. So the 43 of Rossford is where the Bulldogs will start with 1:57 to go here in this first half.
2-minute drill.
Yep, they got plenty of time to move it down the field. And they've got the weapons. Now it's just a question of execution.
I believe they have a timeout left, too.
Mm-hmm.
44-yard line.
As Rossford huddles up real quick before they get this drive underway.
So the Bulldogs, of course, like I said, they really were really stinging this past week after the loss to Lake, a game they felt they should have won. As we got trips out to the left here. Schiffer takes a snap. He's going to roll out to his right, throw it back to his left. Oh, I don't know who he was throwing to there, Abernathy, but that was tough.
It's the first time that screenplay has not worked tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I was looking for him to throw it back out to Sobolewski over here, way out left.
That's what I saw, too.
And he had Abernathy on the inside near the line, and I don't think Abernathy was even expecting that. So it stops the clock with 1:52.
Saves him timeout. That's one way to look at it, I guess.
2nd and 10. Ball at the 44-yard line. Sobolewski in motion. Now Schiffer drops back, feels the pressure. He's going to run. He's going to get dropped for a big loss.
Wow.
They'll spot him at the 39-yard line. So
that was a great job, too, downfield, the coverage. He had nowhere to go with it. He stepped up in the pocket, but he had to just tuck it and try to roll with it.
Well, 90 seconds left and counting. And boy, oh boy, it's 3rd down in a cab ride as they need to get down to the Elmwood 46-yard line.
And if you're wondering why they didn't take a timeout there, it's because they don't want to leave the ball back accidentally and leave time on the clock for Elmwood to do something ridiculous like they did earlier, getting those 8 points.
Oh, here we go. Here's the snap. Schiffer back over here, and it's complete. Abernathy dropped.
Good coverage there by the defense of Elmwood.
Yep.
Kept him in bounds, too, keeping that clock running.
As Garrett Wright in there on the stop for the Royals, and the clock will continue to run. We're under a minute, and I don't believe Elmwood has any more timeouts.
I think Rossford's going to take as much time as they can before they kick this one off. Do we see a play clock anywhere? Oh, it's all on the heads, I guess.
Well, the officials keep it on the field. So we're under half a minute to go here in the half, and Rossford trying to get the right number of guys out there on the field as Kellemeyer gets out there in a hurry. So Cam Reynolds waiting for the snap, but they're going to wait as long as they can here, as they're going to take it down. They may even take the penalty.
I'm sure they're hearing a count somewhere from one of the refs.
Here's the high snap.
Oh, and that's not good. Just pounce on it. He's going to kick it away anyway.
That's a good kick away. That is a good kick as it kills the clock. Wow, what a play by Cam Reynolds to take something so possibly ugly and making it work. So we've got one half in the books here at Royal Stadium here in Bloomdale, as it is 8-7, the Royals of Elmwood leading the Rossford Bulldogs. This is high school football. This is the Toledo Sports Network.
Stop struggling with the big box stores. Choose Gladio.
A hardware store, yet so much more. Your home improvement answer store. A place to design your interior space. A professional and friendly smiling face. Everything you need for your home. And Gladio is locally owned. You'll be glad to know Gladio Home Center.
Okay, we'll leave the mic open if we can get the window here so I can
This year they may be directed.
listen to the band. I don't know if we're going to be able to or not, but we're going to try. I'll use.
That's right.
I will use Josh's mic. Hang on.
I wanted to 21-14. I'd say go.
I heard, the rain.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field from Rossford, Ohio, the Rossford High School Marching Band. Under the direction of Justin Kelly, tonight we bring you our football program entitled Loco. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy being crazy in love.
Hey,
For our next hit, we will feature our varsity cheerleaders up on the front track. Please enjoy Rihanna's Disturbia.
I don't think so.
sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride with this crazy hit.
It was released as a single in 1958 from the album Chuck Berry is on Top and rose to number 8 in the Billboard Pop Charts. It is one of his most important songs and is also listed as number 7 on the Rolling Stones 500 Greatest Songs of All Time. We kick off tonight's show with Johnny Be Good. working very hard on this music and are so excited to be here tonight. Man, take the field. We continue our show with another oldie but a goodie, made famous by the band Santana. It was released as a single in 1969 from their self-titled debut album, and it became the band's first top 40 and top 10 hit in the U.S. We hope you enjoy our performance of Evil Ways.
Where's my baby?
The combined bands continue with a golden oldie song by Jerry Lee Lewis that will get your blood pumping for sure. This song sold over 1 million copies in its first 10 days of being released back in 1957. Dance, sing, and rock out with us to Great Balls of Fire.
goes out, your life is disrupted. Heat, air conditioning, refrigeration, phones, all gone. Want to take back control? A Generac home standby generator protects your home against power outages every second of every day, all year long, automatically, whether you're home or away. Control your power, control your life with a Generac home standby generator.
For a free estimate, call Schneider Sons Electric, 419-691-8284. If you're looking for fantastic Italian food along with old world hospitality and family traditions, DiStasio's is your place. Located in Elmore, Ohio, Coach Mike DiStasio and his family have become a fast favorite with pizza, lasagna, and other great old world Italian dishes. Stop out today or call them at 419-862-0404. DiStasio's, 351 Rice Street in Elmore, Ohio.
On the job for you for over 100 years. You need a career. You need a future. Local 8 can help you make it happen. Join the men and women who build our community. Become a part of a proud tradition. Build your career. Build your future with the brothers and sisters of the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local Union 8. We're on the job for you.
We're on the job for you. We're the local IBEW.
Blackberry Corner, on the corner of 579 and Elliston Road, is a proud sponsor of Genoa football and has the best burgers, chicken, and pizza. You know the pizza. Everyone knows the pizza. Blackberry Corner also has charbroiled pork ribs and Jim's famous chicken dinners. Whether it's appetizers, pizza, or a full dinner, the great folks at Blackberry Corner can help fill you up and save you money. Stop out to Blackberry Corners on the corner of State Route 579 and Elliston Road for a meal or just a snack. Graymont in Genoa, producers of Doclamide lime and hydrate, serving the community for over 90 years. The plant currently has 60 employees. The safety and development of these employees is a focus for your plant. Over 80% of our employees currently live within 11 miles of the plant. Graymont. For more information about this company, you can check us out on the web at www.graymont.com.
Tires play an important role in your vehicle's handling, comfort, and fuel efficiency. So when it comes to maintaining them, you need a name you can trust. At Dan R's Automotive, our expert staff will help you find the perfect tires to keep your vehicle at peak performance. We have a huge selection of top brand tires for you to choose from. Having issues with your tires? We'll diagnose the problem and get you back on the road. Visit Dan R's Automotive today for tires from a name you can trust.
Adler Transmissions and Brake Shop, 106 South Main, Walbridge, Ohio. Your automotive parts and accessories #1 store. Your first stop for quality transmission repair for over 25 years. Adler's Transmission and Brake Shop has been providing Walbridge and all of Northwestern Ohio with quality service. Adler's Transmission and Brakes, 419-666-1010. Proud sponsor of high school sports in Northwestern Ohio. Mike Jameson at Jameson's Mobile Music would like to talk to you about your entertainment needs for your upcoming wedding or special event. For over 25 years, Mike has made wonderful memories, one event at a time. Professional sound and lighting and video for your special event. Call us today for an affordable package for your special day. 419-514-1302. Jameson's Mobile Music and Video. You've planned and planned. Each moment of your special day just has to be perfect. You don't want to worry about anything. Just know that you've hired professionals to make your wedding day special. Mike Jameson with Creative Video Imagery has produced award-winning weddings for over 15 years. Our company has the equipment and the artistic ability to capture your day on digital DVD, giving you lasting memories of a day you will cherish forever. Call Creative Video Imagery today or visit our website, Creative Video Imagery.
making moments into lifetime memories.
All day tomorrow, man. Tomorrow's my day that I'm going to hang with my wife. It's supposed to rain for the next 5 days. We'll see. Rough and fewer.
Last week, I mentioned that the Royal Rowdies were doing a mini whiteout for a team in Sun Valley and Pennsylvania.
I didn't know about it until
For the life of me, I could not think of the name of the valley.
I seem to have been the witness last year for a while.
At the conclusion of that game, where there was a whiteout, I remembered the name.
He told me that. I was
Unhappy Valley.
And then he left.
Well, we welcome you back here to Royal Stadium. We're getting ready to start quarter number 3. Here is we've got a 8-7 ball game as we head into the top of the third.
Yeah, whole lot of scoring going on.
Yeah, 8-7. Elmwood leading Rossford as we get ready to start the second half. I am Mick, he is Josh. And Josh, anything catch you by surprise or anything? I mean, obviously the score is 1, but I mean, is there anything in particular?
Well, definitely the score. The fact that we've had all our scoring in the midst of 10 seconds. Other than that, the field played a big factor at the beginning of the game. There's a lot of slipping and stuff. A couple injuries along the way, but I think the field's drying out a little bit now, and they're starting to step into the throws a little bit more.
Well, if you look over here, on the to our left, camera left, between the 25 and the 40-yard line, that whole area there, you can still see on the 30-yard line itself, right in the middle there, there's a little puddle there. So it looks to still be wet, and if you look there, and the path, if you go all the way to the goal line, it's a dark patch there. You can tell it's where it's still, but the thing is that aside, I'm really surprised at how well that Elmwood is playing tonight.
Especially there on the defense, too. They're not giving up too many big plays. Getting Rossford in a lot of third down and a couple fourth down situations, too, which is when Cam Reynolds ended up scoring. It was on a fourth down play. A little screen pass to the right and just made one juke and went down about 30 yards and scored their first touchdown, put them up 7-0, and then on the ensuing kickoff, ended up running it all the way back and went for a 2-point conversion, and that is how we got at the 8-7 score at the beginning of this half.
Elmwood will get the ball first here to start the second half as Jackson Murtha puts a foot into it. It'll be grabbed at about the 18-yard line. It's outside the 30 to about the 33, and I believe that was Condon, Josh Condon, who is a 5'10", 160-pound sophomore, who was the returner, and we'll spot that ball first and 10 at the Elmwood 33 to start the third quarter.
Yeah, a lot of play tonight between the 25-yard lines. That's where most of it's been. Only a couple times, only once was Elmwood in the red zone of Rossford.
Well, here we go, first and 10. Here's the handoff, Garrett Wright on the right side. He's got a lane outside. He's got 2 men to beat as he is in Rossford territory inside the 40-yard line. They will spot the ball, looks like at about the, well, they're going to spot it outside the 40. At the 42, they're going to say he stepped out. So it'll be first and 10 here for the Royals as they are in Rossford territory at the 42. So a good start here for the guys in blue.
Yeah, found a weak spot on the right side, attacked it, and got himself a big gain. And yeah, I thought that was actually farther down the field than that.
So it'll be first and 10. Elmwood is in the shotgun. Loxton takes the low snap, hands the ball off. And this time around, not as successful. Garrett Wright was dropped maybe for a yard gain at the most.
Yeah, he was trying to go inside. He ended up bouncing it outside. But the defense was well prepared for that play. Stopped him for a short loss.
2nd and 9, the ball at the 41. Elmwood, of course, still winless here as we head to the latter part of the season, looking for their first W. And a team that has fought hard, and they deserve it if they can get it. Here's the toss over on the right side.
Three in the play?
Yeah, maybe. Garrett Wright on the carry as he's dropped at about the 36, maybe the 37. They'll spot it at the 36. So that makes it 3rd and 4 as the clock continues to run here. We're just almost 2 minutes into this third quarter, and it's a 1-point ball game.
Starting to get a little chilly too. We're going to expect some rain coming up in a little bit too.
Well, hopefully the game will get in before the rain drops, we hope. Here's the handoff, right again. He'll hit the first down and then some as he's driving forward. He'll be dropped at about the 26-yard line. But a great pickup there on 3rd down as the Elmwood Royals are moving as they try to cash in on this opening series in the second half.
Yeah, he went right up the middle, and he made 2 really big jukes when he was in the middle of the pile, and he just kept springing forward, and there you go. Another first down, Royals.
1st and 10 from the Rossford 26. Logsdon takes the snap. He'll again shovel pass it over on the right side, and they've got another first down. Wow. They must have watched some tape of Rossford because they are knowing what buttons to push here, but we do have a flag on the play. So we'll see if this comes back.
They just entered the red zone. Let's see if they stay in or not.
And it doesn't look like they're going to. So the penalty against Elmwood. Let's see what the holding is the call here against the Royals. Let's see where it's a spot foul, so we'll see where they start from.
And
wait.
25, it looked like.
Hang on. Because, yeah, they're going to mark it back to the 35. You're right, partner. That's why they pay you the big bucks.
Yeah, 50 cents an hour.
Or as I like to always say, half of nothing, still nothing.
That's why we're thankful that they feed us up here during the game.
I was going to say, we'd be going, a little more, please. A little more. Hey, tell you what, the crew up here, the people at Elmwood here are first class, man, top notch. They're very hospitable. There's the handoff to right as he drives forward. He'll be dropped at about the 31-yard line, so he'll pick up a 4. But the folks up here in the press box, up here in Elmwood, they really know how to take care of the folks here in the press box. A lot of good food, a lot of nice people, very friendly.
They must have known I was coming, too, because they made my favorite no-bake cookies.
Nothing wrong with that, my friend. Nothing wrong with that. So it's going to be 2nd down and 15. Ball at the 31. Here's a snap. Here's a throw out on the left side. In and out of the hands. I believe that was, was that Lentz?
What was his name?
8, I believe.
Couldn't tell if it was 8 or 9. It might be Lentz.
Yeah, I think it was Lentz. So it's 3rd down.
Yeah, he's definitely kicked himself in the butt. He dropped that pass. He's looking at his hands like, hey, what's wrong with these gloves?
What's these things that I have? I'm supposed to use them to catch the ball.
We didn't have those back when I was in high school. We had to catch with our bare hands in this blistering cold, and it did not feel good.
Blistering cold. It's not even, it's barely down into the 50s.
I may have been born and raised here, but I'm still a Southern boy at heart, and this is too cold for me.
Garrett Wright with the carries. He's dropped well short of the first down, as he'll be probably about 11, 12 yards short. So, well, it's 4 down territory. They're too close to punt it, and they're too far away to go for a field goal. So,
you know, Mick, I was also spoiled when I was in the Navy, too. Got to go through 3 summers in a row because I ended up leaving here at the end of summer and went overseas where it was still summer and came back for summer.
Well, I guess you are spoiled, but a lot of kids smell that way. Anyway, here we go, 4th down. 13 to go from the 29. Logston throws it over the middle. He's got a receiver complete for the first down. First and goal. A big-time play here by the Royals as Endicott was the receiver that he hit, and that's a first and goal here by the Royals as it'll be down at the 7-yard line.
That's only the second time this game Elmwood has entered the red zone of Rossford, and they're pretty strong when they get to the red zone, but they're down inside the 10 now, and it's going to be a little bit tougher for Rossford.
Well, here we go, first and goal. Fumble! Oh, and there we go, a turnover just that quick. Lickety split, the Bulldogs come up with it. And it was recovered over there by, looks like Dylan Prater. And Prater with the recovery, but that was a Christmas gift come early.
You know, I said it earlier, too. Once they get in the red zone, it's really tough to score on Rossford, but I decided to change my mind for some reason there. It was a little bit of a jinx. I feel bad for all the Elmwood people up here looking at me right now, glaring at me for saying that.
They're all pointing at the press box. So 7:52 to go here in the third quarter. Still an 8-7 ball game. A lot of craziness here. There's some turnovers, a little bit of everything.
Yeah, I didn't expect this low-scoring affair tonight.
Nope. Here's the pass on the first shot at it, and it is complete.
Klotz
hauls it in down at about the 40-yard line. So a big-time play there, as that is a 29-yard pass play. Out to Klotz on the left side as he's taken down at the 40. So it'll be first and 10 here for Rossford. So they look to strike while the iron's hot.
Trying to get the play in from the sidelines.
Waiting for the call to be signaled in here from Todd Drewsback.
Finally does. Here we go.
So we've got trips out to your right. And it looks like a big blitz coming in from Elmwood. They do, but
wow, is that?
They had the right idea about going over the middle, but it was basically it was a play that did not work from the word go. So it'll be second and 10 at the 40. 7:40 left here in the third.
Sorry about that, folks. Again, I like the warm weather, and I'm starting to feel it in my nose right now. I've had to sneeze a couple times and back off the mic. You don't want to hear that stuff. Back to football.
Okay, Diva.
My wife's listening in right now, and she's like, "Oh, you have no idea."
Yep, that poor thing. Here's a snap, rolling out. Nope. Here's some heat, but it's going to be the screen.
That screen has been helping them all day long, and that's going to be close to a first down, a little short.
Yep, as Sobolewski is going to be dropped about 3 yards short of the first down.
Yeah, I thought the pressure had gotten to them, and they keep calling that screenplay just at the right time. Whenever they blitz, they always have it as an option in the bag, and it's only failed them once tonight.
Well, the thing is that, I mean, if you think about it, I mean, Elmwood's been blitzing a little more frequently here, so it's worked out to it's the best way they've found to counter it. Well, here we go now. Trips out to the left on the 3rd and 3. Here's the handoff. Sobolewski's going to reach forward. No. It's going to depend on. Ooh,
it's a bad spot.
I was going to say,
he did not make it.
He didn't make the first down, but that's still a bad spot.
Yeah, he got about another 1.5 yards off that.
Yeah, he was about maybe a yard, maybe a little less than a yard shy of the first down. That's for sure. But
they're going to go for it.
They're going to go for it. They're going for it now. Here we go, 4th down. Here's a snap again. Sobolewski got hammered behind the line.
The line had a major push off that left side as they ended up slanting to the left and ended up stopping them in the backfield.
So a turnover on downs here by the Bulldogs is it's going to be Elmwood football in Rossford territory at the 47-yard line. So a huge break there for the Royals a break they created.
And this will be the best field position anyone's had in this contest.
To start a drive, you're right. 6:22 to go here in the third. Twins on each side. Logston takes the snap, push, shovel pass over on the left side. And now going downfield, Garrett Wright will pick up the first down or at least be close to it. Depends on the spot. Linkus in on the stop here for the Bulldogs, but I think it's going to be enough for a first down.
Yeah, they sent a lot of blockers out there to the left, and each one picked up their man nice and was able to scoot forward into what looks like a first down, yes. All the little cheerleaders went home, so now you got the high schoolers back in there and trying to keep this crowd in it on this blistering cold night.
Blistering cold night. I'm still trying to figure that one out, Josh, but then again, we've got DiMech. We got a player down here for Rossford. Austin Sobolewski is the injured party, so with 6:16 to go, right now Elmwood holding on to an 8-7 lead.
Genoa Napa, your local auto parts store, located at State Route 51 in Genoa. It's time to prepare your vehicle for the harsh winter months. At Napa, we have what you need from antifreeze to wipers. Napa know-how. 21971 West State Route 51.
Now's the time to join the Northwest Ohio piping industry. If you have a high school diploma or GED, are a high school senior currently enrolled in a vocational program, or have a college degree, sign up now for our apprenticeship program. There's never been a better time to start an exciting career as a welder, pipe fitter, plumber, or HVAC service technician and earn upwards of $100,000 a year. The deadline to join the piping industry is almost here. Apply today at pipingindustry.com/TV.
Genoa Jewelers, 611 Main Street in Genoa, has been serving the area with quality jewelry and gifts for over 19 years. Specializing in gold and silver repairs, Frank Comise has been a goldsmith for over 30 years. Our selection of Pulsar watches, Precious Moments figurines, Reflections beads, Seraphim classics, and quality stellar rings, all at a price you can afford. Genoa Jewelers also buys gold and silver and has the perfect gift for that someone special. Stop out today at Genoa Jewelers, 611 Main Street in Genoa.
Wood is there on top.
I was going to say pretty much untouched. So, point after still to come yet, but Elmwood, I think there are going to be a lot of raised eyebrows here when people see this.
Well, Rossford is under the direction of a new quarterback this game, and you know he's got to feel out his players. His players got to feel out him, and they've done a pretty good job moving the ball. It just a couple big little mistakes here and there. And
well, they're going to go for two.
Again.
Here's the snap. Rolling out his locks in. He throws it. He had a receiver, but it falls incomplete. So with 5:04 to go here in the third quarter, Elmwood is leading Rossford by a score of 14-7.
Sound system from TAS Electronics, you've just got to move.
TAS Electronics, it's hot.
Trying to slow you down. Oh, you're the right thing. That'll speed him up. That's all he needs. That'll be standard.
So the Royals cash in as they lead this one 14-7. And I tell you, it's they've been playing some hard-nosed, inspired football here tonight. Don't let their record fool you. This is not an easy team to beat.
Now, Rossford playing great throughout the entire season. Elma is just looking for their first win, and I think they feel this is the night that's going to happen. And get everyone on their side.
Here's a kick grabbed at the 19. Here's Abernathy going around the left end. He's got it laying down there. But he's going to be brought down, but still good field position here for the Bulldogs as he is taken down at the 47-yard line, or 46 it looks like. And that is where the Bulldogs will scrimmage 1st and 10.
Yeah, he gained 26 yards, but I think he ran at least 100 there as he went left to right first.
So it'll be 1st and 10 Bulldogs with 4:54 to go here in the third quarter. Don't forget, if you want to be a sponsor here for the upcoming basketball season, be sure to give Mike Jameson a call at 514-1302.
Be nice to get a chiropractor involved because I need my back cracked bad.
Now rolling out, flushed out of the pocket. Here's the throw downfield. That's going to be picked off at the 33-yard line. It's intercepted.
That's number 2 on the night, isn't it? Yeah, I think that is. And just a poor throw.
Yes, it was.
Spot.
So a turnover here by the Bulldogs. It'll be 1st and 10 Elmwood at the 35-yard line.
Yeah, he's a right-hander rolling out to his left, kind of threw it across his body, and he just didn't get enough on it, and Elmwood jumped the route, and they're off.
That sets up Connor Logston and company as they get ready to go here. 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line. Twins out on each side. Here's the snap. Logston, shovel pass again over on the right side, and it's going to be Garrett Wright. He's been seeing most of the work here tonight for the blue, double blue. As he gets it out to about the 42-yard line, so a 7-yard pickup.
Got Jay Williams messaging me from about 2 rooms away. We kicked him outside in the blistering cold, and we're inside in the warm blistering cold, I guess.
The warm blistering cold.
Yes.
Someone's
got a window open, you know.
You diva.
Whoa, and that was a hornet that
Here we go.
Face.
2nd and 3. The ball at the 42. Here's the handoff right. Stop cold this time. Maybe little to no gain.
He was stopped blistering cold.
So it's going to be 2nd down and about just over 2 yards closer to 3 to go. So 4:20 to go. The Royals with some work to do here as they try to convert on 3rd down.
They're going to set up with twins on each side.
In the backfield.
Giving a lot of room.
Connor Loxton. There was some movement there, so flags fly. False start against Elmwood.
Big break for Rossford there.
Yep, that'll move him back 5 yards. That'll make it 3rd down and 8.
But it might be 2-down territory for Elmwood. They've been playing a lot on 4th down and converting a number of times as well.
Usually this far back they're usually kicking it, but depending. I mean, once they get over the 50, they usually have been going for it. You're right. Well, here we go. 3rd down and 8.
I'd probably look for a run on this play. He's been doing really well on his feet.
Dropping back now. Over here's the shot over to the left side, complete.
Wow.
But it's going to be well short of the 1st down as the Bulldogs converge.
Not as bad as you'd think. Only probably about a yard short. There's maybe an opportunity to go for this one.
Well, we'll see what happens here as Lentz was not able to get the 1st down as Mason Lentz was dropped about 2 yards shy.
Oh, here's a kicking team.
And I think they're going to punt.
4th down.
Indeed.
So Jacoby Addy's going to do the honors here as he will kick the football again. Cam Reynolds.
See how he sets up on the side?
Yeah.
That's pretty interesting. Ooh, that was almost blocked. But it was
almost a
spiraling
soccer
kick.
style. Nice bounce up there to grab by Reynolds. Reynolds will be getting tripped up, and he's brought down at about the 28-yard line.
They got some work to do with 2:45 in the 3rd quarter.
Yep. 1st and 10 for Rossford at their own 27-yard line. That's where they'll start.
Defensive Elmwood's already lined up on the field. Rossford's like, nah, we'll think about this for a little bit. Take a second to thank some more of our sponsors as well. Maumee Bay Turf, Gem Industries, Arturos Pizza, of course, is delicious, delicious food, and Genoa Bank. Thank you so much.
So it's 1st and 10. Trips out to the right. Here's the snap. And being flushed out of the pocket. Oh, Schifford able to fight to get away. Picks up some yardage.
And more.
1st down maybe. We'll see where they spot the ball. It's right at the sticks, so it should be enough for a first down, it looks like.
I thought Elmwood jumped into the neutral zone before that snap, but it was not called. Schiffer got away and got himself a first down anyways.
So 1st and 10 here for Rossford at their own 38-yard line. 2:35 to go here in quarter number 3. Hope you're doing all right here on a nice crisp night for football.
Crisp, I like that.
Here's the pass out on the left side. It's complete. And I believe that is Klotz.
Hard to see through the screens all the way over there, but yeah, I think you're right. Number 12.
So it'll be second down after a pickup of about 4, maybe 5. They'll call it 4. So here's the second down play, as it'll be scrimmage from the 43-yard line.
All right, Reynolds lined up on the inside of the 3
Here's
wide.
a snap.
Coming back to
Again,
the ball there.
oh, it's blocked.
They were trying that screen play again as Cam Reynolds started coming back to the ball, and they were ready for it this time.
So good defensive play there by the Elmwood Royals. As it'll be third down. Sanford Fraley was the guy who got his big paw on that one. So it'll be third down.
Does look like they kind of lost a yard on there. Looking at the yardstick over there in the ball, they don't want to line up.
Well, here we go.
Oh, that's wow! He should have snapped the ball.
Oh, here we go, the rush, but here's the dump over the middle, and it is complete.
Yeah, sure.
Klotz again.
Well, that's better than a 5-yard penalty. That gives them the first down. Drive continuing. Under 2 minutes left in the third quarter.
They are in Elmwood territory, as it is at the Royals' 46-yard line. 1st and 10 here for the Bulldogs. Clock continues to run, under $1:40 to go. Well, scrimmage over by the left hash mark as we've got trips out to the right. Jacob Schiffer rolls out to his right, fires a dart over there, complete to Reynolds. Gets it inside the 45 to about the 43.
I say he stayed in bounds too. It's going to keep that clock rolling.
Well, he was brought down over there by Gunnar Endicott. They'll spot it at the 42-yard line, so it'll be a pickup of 4, 2nd and 6. As we come up here momentarily into the 1-minute mark remaining here in this third quarter. It's been a pretty quick-moving game here. Here's the snap.
Blitz from the left.
Here's the toss over to Sobolewski, and Sobolewski is dropped for no gain. So he was brought down by Endicott, so it'll make it third down.
Got their work cut out for them on this 3rd and 6, I believe.
Well, let's see what happens here. It's 3rd and 6, ball over there. They need to get it out to the 36-yard line.
They're taking their time getting this call in. They're going to maybe make this the last play of the quarter.
Well, and timeout called.
Wow.
With 8 seconds to go, I think, because it wasn't. They needed. It wasn't going to run out the clock.
Bug just flew right into the screen at me. It scared me a little bit.
You are a diva.
I am.
Oh my! 8 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and talk about some of our sponsors again, being that we're halfway through this second half. Bench's Greenhouse and Nursery out there in Genoa, Moes Place. They got great burgers and more, and one of those places we like to stop at, either before and after the games.
Or even when there isn't a game.
Oh, yeah. And WoJo's Heating and Air Conditioning. Thank you so much. If you want to be a part of this season, especially for basketball season coming up, as we're looking to do probably about 6 games a week or so. 419-514-1302. Get a hold of Mike Jameson, and he will hook you up.
Got advertising packages that will fit every budget. Well, here we go with 8 seconds to go. 3rd and 6. Trips out to the right here for the Bulldogs.
You don't want the easy way out? That's the way it should.
Schiffer takes the snap, drops back, looks down, flushed out of the pocket. He's going to start running. Fires it over on the right side. It's, oh, my goodness. In and out of the hands of Klotz, I believe.
He had plenty of room, first down territory.
That. Yeah, that wasn't Klotz.
That was number 12. That was Morrison.
Yep, Ben Morrison. Tough break for the young man. Of course, Morrison's usually quarterbacking, especially when he plays in the JV squad. He's a youngster, and that one went in and out of his hands.
As Rossford's going to bring on their kicking team with Cam Reynolds there. Last time they ended up punting away. It's a high snap, and Cam Reynolds luckily didn't just drop on the ball. He ended up kicking away in the end of the first half.
Last play of the 3rd quarter here.
That's a good kick, too. He's going to nail him inside the 10. Maybe.
No, it takes an Elmwood bounce.
Yep.
So
21-yard line.
So it'll come back. It'll be spotted at the 21 as we've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Well, we've got a football game here. Is Elmwood right now leading the Rossford Bulldogs by a score of 14-7. This is the Toledo Sports Network.
Do you ever drive around the neighborhoods just to look at the houses? I like spotting the ones that have been around the longest, because they remind me of the amazing legacy I'm part of. Hi, I'm Marty Sutter, president of Genoa Bank. For over 110 years, our bank has helped families buy and build their homes, and all that time, one thing hasn't changed. At Genoa Bank, we believe that when we put the mortgage needs first, the rest takes care of itself. Genoa Bank, taking your banking needs personally.
At Genoa Custom Interiors, we provide quality service at competitive prices. We offer a variety of flooring and interior design options customized to fit your needs. From carpets to hardwood, no matter what type of flooring you desire, we have what you want. Our designers will show you how to set up furniture, flooring, window treatments. Contact us today for a free estimate for any of our interior design, installation, and services. Genoa Custom Interiors.
So quarter number 4 set to start here. Here's the shovel pass over on the left side to Garrett Wright. He's going to pick up a first down and then some, as he just kept them legs moving and had some blocks and was able to find the first down marker and go right past it. So he's going to be brought down at about the 36-yard line, and that is where Elmwood will scrimmage next, 1st and 10.
We got 1 quarter left. Rossford trailing. That was kind of unexpected at the beginning of this game, so they need to make a big stand here.
Well, we'll see what happens here. Rossford trailing 14-7. Here's the snap. Here's the handoff. Garrett Wright again. This time he's dropped right at the line of scrimmage. So I don't think he got any gain, so it'll be 2nd and 10.
That was a good job of the line sealing the ends there and forcing them inside. And he had a couple Rossford Bulldogs waiting for him.
Tell you, Rossford right now, again, they've got to just be bending but not breaking with this defense. They have got to come up with some stops, and they need to make a couple plays here if they want to turn this thing around. Here's a low snap, another shovel pass over there to Wright, and we got a flag on the play as Wright is going to be forced out of bounds, but we'll see what happens here with the flag.
Yeah, I think it's going to come back. That play took too long to develop because of the low snap and the late pitch, and ended up having some holding out there.
That's usually the case. Well, it's going to be against Elmwood, so it's coming back. So it's a spot foul, 10 yards. We'll see where the spot starts.
So right around the line of scrimmage.
Yep, so they'll take it back 10. And spot it right at the 25-yard line. So then, So it'll be 2nd and 21. They need to get out to the 46-yard line. That's where the first down yard marker is.
Playing in that zone that you said was a little tricky tonight.
Here's the snap. Logston.
Good throw.
Fires it over there. He's got a receiver, and that was close, but broken up over there. I believe Reynolds was over there on the coverage, so that'll make it 3rd down.
They had the right idea. Going on the left side, he had a man open, but Cam Reynolds jumped in a little bit, knocked it down. It's going to bring up 3rd and long.
We'll see what happens here. Again, I think more than a few eyebrows have been raised here as Elmwood has really come to play tonight.
Comes out each side, another pitch to the left.
Yep, here we go again as now Wright drives forward, but he's going to be well short of the first downs. He gets it out over the 30 to about the 32.
I think they were just trying to gain a couple yards so they can prepare for this punt. They're just going to play the field position game because they feel their defense is doing a really good job. And with 2 picks tonight, too, they are feeling good back there.
Here we go. 4th down kick coming from Jacob Addy.
Rossford almost got to the ball last time. Let's see what happens here. Ooh, almost again. Just got it off.
Ball's going to take an Elmwood bounce, and it'll be inside the 40. They'll down it at about the 37-yard line, it looks like. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Rossford with 9:38 to go here in this 4th quarter.
32-yard.
So it'll be 1st and 10 here for Rossford at their own 37-yard line. Trips out to the left now. Here's a snap as Schiffer throws it over the middle, and that one's coming. That was a very dangerous pass, but it was complete. And the forward progress.
He never went down.
No, but the forward progress stopped at about the 45-yard line.
That's Cam Reynolds on the reception. But yeah, very dangerous throw by Schiffer there. If he had a choice, he probably wouldn't do that again.
We'll see what happens. He's got, because he's got Sobolewski, he's got Reynolds, Abernathy, and Ben Morrison out on the far left side. So here we go, 2nd and short.
Gonna roll it to his left, got some space out there. He might keep this one.
And he's going to pick up the 1st down as he takes it out of bounds into Elmwood territory at about the 48-yard line. So nice run there by the Rossford quarterback as he makes it into Elmwood turf, and that will move the yardsticks.
Yeah, he got a good block by his left tackle there to allow him to spring out to the left, and there was just no one home, and he saw the yard marker, ran towards it, and picked up a couple extra.
1st and 10 here for the Bulldogs at their own, or at the Elmwood 48.
Trips out to the right this time.
Morrison the lone.
4 now.
And Morrison jumped a little bit early. A split second on the snap over here. I saw him go just a foot, took a step just before the snap. So that will bring the ball back 5 yards.
Not what they wanted to do. I think the play was going to the right anyways. I think he was just going to be going out for a block and just got a little antsy.
So it happens, especially when you're a young kid like that.
I used to be young.
I used to be a lot younger than you, pal. 8:50 to go here in this 4th quarter. Here's the snap. Rolling out to his right, throwing back to the left. Ooh, that was almost intercepted. As Sobolewski was the intended receiver, but It was Sanford Fraley. Well, now they're crediting.
It was 64.
Yeah, well, that would be Derek Roseman. Yeah, that's who they credited. But they originally stated Sanford Fraley, but they credited Roseman. So it's 2nd and 15. High snap.
All open on the right, but it goes to the left and got his man.
Yep, that pass is saw into the hands of one Mr. Cam Reynolds, and well, that's what you expect from Cam.
It is, especially late in this game. He's been sure-handed most of the year. A little trouble in the first half, but coming into the zone here in the second half, and they are driving just what they need to be. Middle of this fourth quarter. Only have a couple drives left, and they are trailing.
Well, here we go. 1st and 10 from the 28. Here's the snap.
Blitz.
Tossed over on the right side. It's complete.
Uh-oh.
And Reynolds gets outside, and it is going to be touchdown Rossford.
Wow. Yeah, Cam Reynolds, this was his drive. That was 3 receptions throughout this late drive, and he was sure-handed, and on that one he ended up just having to beat one defender, and as he did, he just scampered into the end zone, and we are 1 boot away from a tie game.
Jackson Murtha on to attempt the extra point. Snap, ball down, kick is up, and is blocked.
Well, we are back to Rossford trailing, not where they want to be late in this one, but we will see what happens. We will be back here on the Toledo Sports Network.
Genoa Bank helped finance my great-grandfather's farm equipment.
Genoa Bank helped my grandfather with a small business loan.
My parents' home loan was from Genoa Bank.
And I manage my free checking account online with Genoa Bank.
Since 1902, Genoa Bank has helped generations of families. Many things have changed over the years, but our commitment to our customers has not. We care about their needs and the good of our community. At Genoa Bank, we take your banking needs personally. Stop by any of our 8 locations today.
.8:11 left to go here in this fourth quarter. Rossford with the 28-yard touchdown pass from Schiffer to Cam Reynolds, but the extra point from Murtha was blocked, so it is 14-13.
Yeah, Elmwood is just playing strong defensively tonight. They have a couple picks and blocked extra point there as it keeps them in the lead.
A line drive picked up at the 25-yard line.
Oh, wow.
And that'll get out to about the 41-yard line. I believe Condon was the ball carrier, or the receiver.
Great field position. He got about 5 yards after first contact, too.
So they'll spot the ball at the 41-yard line of Elmwood, and that's where the Royals will scrimmage 1st and 10.
Now you got to thank WoJo's Heating and Air Conditioning, Pass Electronics, Heban, Somner, and Murphree, and Dan R's Automotive helping out Jameson a lot this year.
Here we go, 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Garrett Wright, he's been toting the mail quite a bit here tonight for Elmwood as he is taken out of bounds. He'll spot the ball at about the 44-yard line, so a pickup of about 3 yards.
And he had to break 2 tackles there. He could have been stopped in the backfield pretty easily.
We'll see here. 2nd down and 7. Ball at the 44. 7:57 to go here in this ball game. Rossford in a very tough battle here as they trail by 1 point, 14-13.
We ran out of bounds. Why we line it?
Twins out to each side.
And here's the snap. Logsdon hands it off. Garrett Wright again driving forward.
Guy's got some strong legs. He's putting in some work in the gym, isn't he?
Well, we'll get it out to about the 47-yard line, it looks like. So it'll be 3rd down and we'll call it 4. Needs to get it to the 49 of Rossford. So it's 3rd down here for the Elmwood Royals as they're looking to snap this losing streak and get their first W of the season.
Yeah, this is going to be a big down for Rossford need to stop here.
Twins out on each side. Here's the
pitch.
shovel. And right.
He's got enough.
Got it. Got tripped up there, but still picks up the first down as he's into Rossford territory, and he is dropped at about the 42-yard line.
So they've gone to that play a number of times tonight, and that time it worked to perfection.
Well, I was going to say, it's not like Rossford didn't know it was coming. The problem is they haven't been able to stop it. So, first and 10 here for the Bulldogs. I'm sorry, for the Royals in Bulldogs territory at the 42. As, again, right, we'll take it up to about the 40, we'll call it, before he's driven back.
Just a short gain there. Rossford blew that play up pretty quick.
Yeah, they did, and thanks to guys like John Sanders, right there plugging up the hole in the middle. So it's 2nd down and 8. Clock continues to run as we're coming up on 6 minutes here. Rossford needing a stop.
It's just what Elmwood wants, but you've seen some crazy things happen this year in football.
That we have. Logston.
Let's to the left and
pitches it again, and now right will drive through, and he is gone. Oh my goodness.
I cannot believe that. Rossford had that play blew up. They blitzed the left side right to where he was. He wanted to go outside. That forced him back inside, and he found a lane, drove right down untouched.
40 yards, touchdown, Elmwood. 5:46 on the clock, and Elmwood has extended their lead to 7 points right now with a PAT still to come.
Well, let's see if they try kicking this one or if they go for 2. They have not tried an extra point tonight. It looks like they're contemplating another going for 2. Which is probably not where they want to be. They probably would love just to put one on and force Rossford, if they do end up scoring, to have to go for 2 themselves. And
timeout going to be taken by Elmwood.
Just want to see how they set up.
Well, it's Elmwood 20 and Rossford 13 here on the Toledo Sports Network.
Sound system from TAS Electronics, you've just got to move.
TAS Electronics, it's hot.
Well, here we go. Elmwood going for 2.
No.
Everything stacked over on the left side.
Motion.
Loxton hands the ball off,
Lots of room.
right? And he will drive forward and get the 2-point conversion. Second time tonight the Royals have cashed in on the deuce. And with 5:46 to go, they now extend their lead to 22-13.
And with that, it's going to make Rossford. They're going to have to score twice now.
Yeah, it's a 2-score lead, and that's important with only 5:46 to go. Time is not the friend of Rossford.
Hi there, I'm Nick with A+ Building Maintenance, your Toledo handyman. Do you need home repairs done? Not sure who to call? Here at A+, we install everything from light bulbs to roofing. We're fully licensed and insured to protect you. We're also a proud member of the BBB. Please visit us online at ToledoHandyman.com. There you can see many before and after photos along with other customer testimonials and ask your own home repair question. Any job big or small, A+ Building Maintenance, 419-478-1542.
So Elmwood set to kick off here. 22-13 is your score. The Royals in the lead. And Rossford, I don't know what the deal is because it doesn't get any easier.
I'm telling you, Mick, it's a blistering cold.
Is that what it is? And here's the kick. It's a
that was a mistake.
Yeah, it goes out of bounds. A flag will fly, and that means instant great field position here for the Rossford Bulldogs. Now, of course, I'm saying, that doesn't get any easier. Now, number one, because they're trailing now 22-13, but also what lies in the wings next week. The number one team in the state, the Genoa Comets.
Now that is going to be a uphill battle all the way for Rossford.
So
they're going to make him kick over again?
Well, they're going to kick again, I guess. Yep.
Maybe they're saying the wind blew it or something, and that's why it happened. I don't know. Nope. They're going to have to go back from the 35, though.
That should be... Yeah, it should be from 35, so...
I guess they feel they can get better field position if they re-kick it.
We'll see what happens. But regardless, this'll be a tough one.
Returner switching sides real quick. Putting Cam over on the left.
And a short chip
one.
shot. Grabbed at the 35, and that'll be returned going wide right. And going up in the air and coming down hard was Jacob Maumee.
That's a different way to go north-south.
Yeah, he went north and south, except in the wrong way. So Maumee dropped down, and it's I think we have an injury timeout here, they're saying. So first and 10 for the Bulldogs at their own 38-yard line. 5:40 rather remaining here in the ball game.
Yeah, it's an Elmwood player down to over there. We'll take a quick break.
So it's first and 10 here for the Bulldogs. A lot of work to do, and not a lot of time to do it. 5:40 to go. Empty backfield now. Here dropping back.
Oh, he's
Schiffer.
wide open to the left. He could have been gone.
Now he's going over the top, though, and almost.
Did he get that?
No, but it was close. Good effort.
He put his back in motion there, and no one from Elmwood came over cover. He would have just looked left. I think he could have scored an easy touchdown.
Well, it's second and 10. So the clock stops at 5:32. Josh Condon in on the coverage there on that pass attempt. But yeah, they've got to open up this playbook a little bit. Rolling out to the left. Schiffer.
Oh, wide open.
Wide open and overshoots his guy as Kellermeyer was wide open.
Yeah, it's so hard for him to run to his left like that and throw cross body. And earlier he threw a pick doing that too.
So that makes it 3rd and 10 here for the Bulldogs at their own 38. Clock is stopped, 5:26. They need to now focus on converting the first down. Trips out to the left. Schiffer takes a snap. Going back that way again. Looking downfield. He's just going to toss it to Klotz, but Klotz is covered immediately. And it's going to be 4-down territory here as he gets it to about the 44-yard line. But they... Go ahead.
Klotz took another step backwards, too, in the wrong direction after he caught that ball, and it's going to make it even longer for them to have to get to that first down marker.
Yeah, they need to get to the 48. It's 4th and 4 here for the Bulldogs as they get the play signaled in from the sideline. Abernathy, I thought he was going to come out, but it looks like he's going to go out wide right.
They got Klotz in single coverage over there on the left side.
Trips out to the right. Here's the snap. Thrown over the middle. It's complete, but we got a flag. So we're going to see what happens here. There's enough for the first down, but it's going to depend on what this call is.
It was thrown right there about the line of scrimmage. It may have been an offsides.
Yeah, I think one of the receivers may have taken an early start. You can do that in
arena ball
and CFL football, but you can't cross the line of scrimmage when you do it. So it's going to drop them back 5 yards. So it's going to be 4th down, 9 to go. Tough break there for the Bulldogs. 4:34 left to go in this one. And Rossford trailing 22-13.
Yeah, it's a big conversion here if they get it, because they're trailing by 2 or 2 possessions.
Here we go. Here's the snap. Rolling out to his right.
Uh-oh.
Schiffer throws
wow,
it.
I can't believe he threw that.
And almost complete. Wow. It was tipped, but it falls to the field. Incomplete. So a turnover on downs. Klotz was trying to pick up the deflection, but it hit the ground first. So it'll be Elmwood ball. Tough break for the Bulldogs. As with 4:19 to go.
I think we're going to see Elmwood just run the ball and try to play clock management. Rossford does have 2 timeouts, so they'll probably try to stop the clock a couple times. But it might be just a little too late.
If they can do that, Elmwood, well, the fans will go crazy. You know the students will want to rush the field. They've been clamoring for this moment all season.
And to get to do it at home, too, it's just it's such a great feeling.
Well, here we go. As ball's handed off. Garrett Wright on the right side again.
Well,
he got out there.
Did he stay in bounds?
Yep, he was tripped up over there and brought down by Zach Sparks.
They moved the chain, but that clock is still running.
Yep, he was brought down inside the sideline. So it's 1st and 10 here for Elmwood, as they'll spot the ball at the 28 of Rossford. Clock continues to run, 3:50 to go here in this 4th quarter. 22-13 your score, Elmwood on top. It looks like you're going to get a steady diet here of the running game.
It's been dangerous all game, too. Look at that. Just a couple juke moves, still on his feet.
And it's going to be a nice pickup there for Garrett Wright. 3.5 to go.
Killing the time.
And of course, earlier in the half, Rossford used a timeout, so they only have 2 left.
Yeah, they gotta hope to get the 3rd down before they start using them. So this will be a big play for them.
And Elmwood taking their sweet time.
They are in no hurry. I don't blame them.
Nope, no, you can't. So here we go, 2nd and 4. Ball at the 22-yard line.
He seemed awful confident down there.
Ball handed off again, and this time, however,
looks like he slipped a little bit.
Yep, but he was also tripped up, as now Rossford will take a timeout. So that will stop the clock here. Is in on the stop over there. I believe was I want to say it was Linkus was over there along with Luke Brew. So anyway, that stops the clock. 2:49 to go here in this 4th quarter. It'll be 3rd and 5 as Rossford looking to try and come up with a big play.
You got to take a second to thank the last of our sponsors. Gladio Do It Best. Ron Gladio over there, one of Mike Jameson's good friends. You'll probably hear him a couple times this year with basketball. And A+ Home Improvement as well as Set Me Instead of Toledo. Thank every one of our sponsors. If you want to be part of us, call Mike Jameson, 419-514-1302. Elmwood on the heels of their first victory of the year.
3rd and 5 here at the 23. Here's the snap, the pitch. And now Garrett Wright cuts back. He's going to pick up the 1st down, I believe, as he's dropped at about the 15-yard line. We'll see. Yep, they're going to move the sticks, so that really hurts Rossford. And so,
in the red zone now.
Yep, the Royals can pick up another 1st down before, and, well, with 2.5 left to go in this one.
I think they're going to take a shot for the end zone here, just to put a little salt in the wound.
Well, we'll see.
Got the time run down.
Here's the snap, handoff, Garrett Wright. They're going to keep playing or running the ball because the most important thing is that they eat the clock. And Rossford taking their final timeout here with 2:08 to go, as it is 22-13, Rossford trailing.
From the kitchens of Italy to you, Arturos Pizza Kitchen is the home of authentic Italian food. As one of the oldest independently owned pizzerias in Toledo, Arturos Pizza Kitchen has been serving since 1988. With pizza, salads, award-winning subs, chicken chunks and wings, Mom's own lasagna recipe, and our famous cheese sticks, we have it all. Never frozen, always homemade. Arturos Pizza Kitchen. Hungry? Call Arturos, 419-698-1641.
So Elmwood with the ball, 2nd and 10 at the Rossford 15-yard line. And here's the handoff. Wright gets through, and he accelerates and takes it in for the touchdown. 15 yards, touchdown, Elmwood Royals.
That was all credit to the offensive line, too, as they picked up all their blocks on the right side, and just that lane opened up, and in he goes.
My goodness, a 15-yard touchdown run to put the final nail in the coffin here for the Elmwood Royals, as they will pick up their first win of the season.
I was talking to the coaching staff after the last touchdown. They do have a extra point kicker, but they generally go for 2, so this is not them trying to run up the score here. This is just how they play.
Here's the 2-point conversion. Twins out each side. Here's the handoff. Garrett Wright fights, and he's going to be, second effort, fights and gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to be stopped, but he just did a little spin move there, and he scampered.
Yeah, so with 2:02 to go, it's now a 30-13 lead for the Elmwood Royals.
At Maumee Bay Turf Center, we're on your team, providing quality stadium surfaces for area high school stadiums, and the preferred product of the NFL and supplier to the last 4 Super Bowls and the NFL Hall of Fame. Your sports field construction specialist, and a proud sponsor of high school sports in Northwestern Ohio.
So, all the excitement and giddiness beginning now in full lunacy, not only on the field, but up here in the press box as well. Josh, the chair killer Harris, or should I call you Ferris?
Ferris.
Okay.
That way they can't come back after the game.
You earned it tonight there, Diva.
I did. You know, I ended up gaining a couple pounds during my wife's pregnancy, as you would expect. And
they're
going to
get
this.
A short chip shot there, and I think Elmwood's got it. We'll see.
Let's see.
Yep.
That may have ended up out of bounds. If it was out of bounds, that's going to be Rossford ball.
Well, they're going to talk about this.
They might pick it up.
They're having a discussion over here. It was just a short chip shot there, a little sand wedge. It didn't look like it went out of bounds. Unless his foot touched the sideline. That's the only thing I can think of. But
still haven't got the call yet.
It was touched.
Oh.
It was touched in your ball right there, right?
You okay over there?
Well, I'm up and down right now.
Yeah.
The problem is these chairs that they give us,
Can't hold my body weight apparently. And
I weigh more than you do, okay? I step on a scale, a card comes out and says, hey, I'm choking, okay? I can't breathe. That's what it tells me. You, on the other hand,
I stretched back just a little bit, I've been sitting for a while, so I do a little stretch.
You were in full recline.
I ended up in full recline because the back of the chair just snapped.
Your knees nearly hit they're going to keep the ball with Rossford here. 1st and 10 from the 40. And they're going to air it out over on the right side, and it goes incomplete. And that was Klotz, who's now at quarterback here for Rossford.
That was Klotz, but I was Klutz.
It happens to the best of us, young Jedi.
Let's just be glad that Jay Williams is outside and did not catch that, because
catch that on video, because
that would be a meme.
That would be viral. Oh my goodness! $1.56 to go in this one. This one pretty well decided now. Here's the snap. Klotz rolls out to his right. He's going to keep it. He's going to throw it. It's complete over on the right side to Abernathy, who forces it out.
I think they're going to just try to have some fun, try to play a little 2-minute drill.
Get some practice.
Work on some fundamentals.
Yeah, they got Genoa next week, so that's the big one. So 1st and 10 here at the 47 of Elmwood. Minute 48 to go. So they're looking to the sidelines now with all their plays, because they've got to be able to stop that clock.
In case you haven't been paying attention, Genoa ranked #1 in the state of Ohio.
Yep. So here's the snap. Klotz fires it over on the right side on the screen. It's complete. So they go back inside, brought down at the 42, but the clock will continue to run, so the Comets have to hurry up. I think I said the Comets. I meant the Bulldogs. I'm thinking about next week.
What's happening next week, man?
This team, it'll be the Maroon Bowl. Here's the snap. Klotz fires it over on the left side, and it's picked off to end the game. Well, that'll do it anyway for Elmwood, as I think Morrison was the intended receiver, but the ball was thrown well short of him, about a good 4 yards short.
Yeah, well, when it's not your night, it's not your night. That was the 3rd interception of this evening. Elmwood's defense was stand up for sure.
Yep, so with 1:16 to go, Elmwood will get to run a couple of the plays of the very favorite play of most any football team, and that is the 2-word play, victory formation. And they're just going to take a knee, and Rossford can't stop the clock, so congratulations here to the Elmwood Royals on picking up their first victory, as they worked hard and put it all together tonight and were able to get the job done. So we're under a minute. So it should be one more snap, I think, just one, and that should be enough. So even though they play out of the shotgun, it's still going to be a knee for Connor Logston. And he takes the knee, and that'll, well, depends on when they start the clock.
It's still right. I think that's it.
Well, yeah, I was going to say, I think that'll be it. They haven't started the time clock, so they don't have to. So that'll do it. So,
well, Elmwood.
It looks good on you, Elmwood. Congratulations on picking up your first win of the season as they defeat the Rossford Bulldogs by a score of 30-13. Big thank you to Jay Williams on camera. And Josh, thank you, sir.
Yep, Josh Ferris. He's the one that actually broke the chair.
The chair breaker. And yours truly, the guy who weighs more than the chair breaker. Anyhow, I'm Mick. We'll talk to you again soon, all right? You guys take care. As your final once again here from Royal Stadium, the Rossford Bulldogs drop this one as the Elmwood Royals pick up their first win, 30-13 over the Bulldogs. We'll talk to you again. Take care. It's high school football. It's the Toledo Sports Network.
Good night.